Hey, what is going on, crypto people? 10 million FXRP minted. This isn't a trickle anymore. It's a wave. Tonight, I'm going to show you why this minting surge could spark a DeFi summer on Flare, especially when Firelight and stXRP hits full speed. We're going to get into it tonight. Happy Talk That Talk Thursday to each and every one of you. Yeah, 10 million minted. I don't know. I tried to mint it a few times this afternoon. Wasn't able to get the mint, wasn't able to get that mint across. So maybe it had already ended. I'm not sure. But in any case, I couldn't get the another mint to happen. But it's all good. It's all good. It is all good. Guys, do me a favor, hit the like button on the way, and that'd be really, really cool. We always like to have just as many likes as we got viewers on the stream. 10 million FXRP minted. I don't know how long. I feel like I don't. How long did it take? I don't have no idea. I don't know when it officially started and when it ended. I think it just I think it just ended 15 minutes ago, maybe. I'm not sure. When did it start? I don't know. But mission accomplished. 10 million FXRP minted. That is some really, really good stuff. Appreciate you guys checking in tonight for sure. What's going on, Crypto Clay? Edward is in the building. What's going on, Ed? How are you, my friend? Life is good right now. Yeah, I heard about the 90 minutes for Europe and Asia. Yeah, Crypto Clay. Heard about that one. 2.5 million in 90 minutes. I don't know how long it took the 10 mil. Brother Crypto says, bro, that was so fast. I missed it. Yeah, I'm just wondering how long it took. Like, I don't know. I tried to mint some today and, I wasn't having the best of luck with doing it. So I don't know. Perhaps it already been reached. I kept getting at no FS to mint, but the display was showing that there was some available to mint. So in any case, I'm really, really glad that it happened. Really, really glad. Appreciate you guys checking in for sure. Again, happy Talk That Talk Thursday to you. Let me see something here real quick. Okay. Yep. 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 Let me do this real quick. There it is. It happened. Um, let's share the screen real quick. I don't even check. It's funny. I don't even check the market, check the numbers anymore. There it is. 10 million. 10 million. 1,000 lots. 10 million. 30.16 million. An XRP value. Pretty cool. I'm not sure if it matters when it started, when it ended, but it felt like it was pretty quick. It felt like it was really, 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 really quick. So there that is. It happened, fam. It happened really, really quick. Congrats to everyone out there. So I got to tell you, things are moving really, really good, moving really, really well. There now H is in the building. What's going on, friend? How are you? Yeah, 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 yep. There in H that has had better luck using the PC over mobile for minting, kept hanging up on mobile. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. So I always I generally do the PC and yeah, couldn't get it done this time. That's okay. It's cool. It's cool. I'm glad we met the numbers. We met that target really, really quick. So that was really cool to see. Things are just happening big time. And of course, Firelight is next and DeFi Summer. Mickey B. Fresh put a little 6-minute clip together. I'm gonna share that as well. Um, but yeah, wait until the institutions get here. That is exactly right, brother Crypto. Just think institutions are not even in yet. That's right. And yeah, they're not going to hop on until 100 million. So yeah, it's going to be some time for some more minting. Let's see what's going on here. For some more minting. Does that? No, that doesn't work. For sure. I think it's going to raise, he's going to be raising this thing like every other day or something like that. I think that's what Hugo and the team said. So yeah, yeah. Interesting times for sure. Uh, yeah, got the flare drop just happened. FXRP, 10 million. So they reached the first cap, then they did another $2.5 million XRP for Europe and Asia. That went real fast. uh, but in any case, yep, 10 million. There it is. Really nice. Really exciting to see what's going on. Again, a lot of people talking Flare and FLR, XRP Fi, especially. XRP Fi is going to be really, really, really awesome. It really is for people who hold XRP, for the XRP holders. It's going to be really, really awesome. I don't know why, but I suspect that um, I don't know what to say. Like the David Schwartz thing feels like um, almost like capitulation, with him stepping down. I don't know. Just I just I don't know. I kind of feel like that. Um, yeah, I don't know. Maybe like his baby got, taken away. I don't know. Kind of feels like that. What's going on, Cali Cat? How are you, my friend? Finn is in the building. What's up? Life is good. 10 million FXRP. Yeah, and I'm again, I don't know when it started, but I know when they opened that up to 10 mil, but yeah, it happened really, really fast. So congrats to everyone out there, especially to the XRP holders. Big deal. Big deal. Checked my stuff on Kinetic where I was lending. Checked my stuff on SparkDex where I was in a liquidity pool with my FXRP. Both places, good deal for sure. Flare drops was awesome as usual. Um, got a nice flywheel, nice cash flow flywheel happening right now. Right? Everybody's putting out videos on how to mint and redeem. Everyone's doing content on Flare and how to participate in Flare DeFi. Again, the chain is going up and to the right of the network adoption curve for sure, which is really, really, really cool. And the incentives are nice with the RFLR rewards. You got viable places to do things like Kinetic, where you can lend and borrow, like SparkDex, where you can enter liquidity pools and Blaze Swap. You have and Enosis is coming out with the CDP, which will give you more things to do with your XRP, where you can mint your own stablecoin by providing FXRP as collateral. That's another awesome thing too, as well. Like the Maker DAO moment, as I like to say, formerly it's called Sky now, formerly known as Maker DAO. So that's going to be another use case of real utility for XRP holders. So that's going to be really, really good. And, right now, Flare Networks is working with Win and the Xamin wallet to give the XRP holders even more features and better usability to do with their XRP what they want to do directly from the ledger using the um, Xamin wallet. So they're, direct from the XRPO in Xamin onto Flare. Easiest one, two, three. That's going to be really, really, really cool. I can't wait for Hugo and Win to announce when that is available. So that'll be really, really cool. You don't have to use the bridge to get the Flare. They're going to set it up by way of these smart accounts, which is going to be really, really cool. Just more and more stuff. And again, that's the XOPL and Flare networks coming together for the benefit of the XRP holder. And that is, my friends, very, 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 very important for sure. So hopefully all these hackathons and things, and hopefully the people over at RippleX and RippleX Dev are working on getting more valuable features for the builders on the XRPL. Hopefully, um, that'll happen soon. I know it's going to happen, but it's definitely well, I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm hoping that it'll happen. I'm hoping that that will happen. So we'll see. Fingers crossed on that for sure. Again, I don't even check numbers anymore to know what the market is doing. I think I saw 118,000 Bitcoin at one time. But other than that, it feels good not to be focusing on the market 24/7 every single morning and focusing on using your assets. Doesn't that feel good? I mean, that feels really, really good. Not focusing on the price, just focusing on putting your assets to work for you. That feels, I'm telling you, that feels really, really good. Really, really good. Oh, I want to remind you guys, in case you missed it, let's see. We did a live stream yesterday since it was Generational Wealth Wednesday. Let me see here, make sure I have it. With our guys from Money Max. That was fun. Let me share that thing here for you. Here was the live stream here, paying off debt the old way or the new way. If you want to learn more, you can go check out my guy Bill. Bill is a funny guy and really, really good. Check it out there. It was right around an hour. And if you click on the video in the description, his name is Bill Blanchard from the old way versus new way. Crush that faster with Money Max. If you go here and you scroll down in the descriptions, you can get yourself a free personal assessment, your own situation, your own where you are with what you got. You can get a free personal assessment and consultation with Money Max right here by clicking this link right here to get that done. You can schedule a time to talk and just figure out where you are and see if there's a way that can help. There's the assessment and free consultation is awesome because it really gives you a nice picture to see what's going on and how you can be helped. So it's pretty cool. Absolutely love that. Absolutely love it. So check that out. If you missed hopping on live, I know there's a bunch of people on live, but I'm not sure of all the people who are on. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. We're talking about FXRP, 10 million FXRP minted is an excellent milestone, I think. The anticipation, what is the word? The appetite to do something with your XRP is in full effect. It is very, very obvious from the retail person to major institutions or exchanges. They want to put that XRP to work. They finally have a place to be able to do that. So that's really, really cool. Billionaire H, what's up, bro? Don't forget your flare drop today, people. Yep, that's right, flare drop. Don't forget the flare drop. So that was nice. That was sweet. It's definitely sweet. DeFi summer is going to be awesome. Mickey B Fresh again. He put like a 6-minute video together. We're going to cover together. Yeah, we're going to watch that together and check out my guy and see what's going on. So hope he is well. I reached out to him on X. He didn't get back, so I don't know what's going on there. But if you guys are part of his thing or something, let him know that I was trying to reach out to him. Someone said that they're part of his thing. I think it was Rick Cisneros. And I think Steve for Home Real Estate just joined his the top tier Patreon thing that he has as well. So yeah, that's really, really cool. Really, really cool. A nice achievement to get the 10 million FXRP minted. Shout out again to Hugo and the team. Let me see if there was some other thing that I wanted to share with you guys here on X real quick. Let's see. What do I want to go to? Yeah, let's go here. Let's see if there was something else. There's that. Oh, yeah. The kinetic thing has let me share this. Put the kinetic news out as well. So the borrow cap for USDT 0 in the FXRP ISO market has just been raised. Remember, newly raised borrow caps are typically quickly reached. So please be patient if you aren't able to borrow at this time. So I did initial FXRP and borrowed, but the cap has been raised. Got to go to app.kinetic.market to do that. Make sure you're on the right site. Make sure you're on the right site. So Gnosis Global is getting a lot of participation in the beta phase of this CDP platform. Says right here, we've seen over $15 million in TVL and 5 million tests CDP minted during testing for Enosis loans so far. Thank you to all of our current testers. Looking forward to incorporating your feedback to make this the best product possible for XRP Fi on Flare Network. So that is really, really good. This is interesting news here from my guy Jungle Link. Hope you're doing well, bro. Ripple pushes back in the Link 2 bankruptcy. Ripple has filed a reservation of rights to stop Link 2's plan from turning 4.7 million Ripple shares into a publicly traded fund. Ripple's message is clear. It's a private company by choice. No consent was given for public trading of its shares. A fund packed with Ripple stock could distort valuations and harm shareholders. Ripple supports a fair outcome for the Link 2 customers, but won't allow its stock to be used as a backdoor to a public market. And I want to share this real quick, just a reminder. Quantic said it, and then it was reposted. As it has been explicitly stated that caution should be exercised to avoid getting FXRP at a premium. That said, nothing prevents you from using a DEX swap and starting to explore the different use cases in DeFi. Yeah, be careful when you start getting to the top of reaching this cap, having reached the cap. Right, you're gonna pay a little bit more for the FXRP than you would have to if you just minted that. So just understand that you're getting it at that premium price. So that's really, really important. Dr. Arturo said something the other day. I want to share this just to remind people of what's going on. Let me go to his page. First of all, he's saying that CoinMarketCap is not showing the right circulating supply for XRP. In his view, the correct amount is 64.7 billion in circulation. But he said something else. I want to see if I can get it. The XRPL grew by 800,000 activated wallets in 7 months. 13% network growth in less than a year. That's a good point. All right. He said something. I want to see if I can find it. Status update on the MTTs. This is what he said here, and I think this is just very, I don't know, feeling more commonplace. This is right, built on the XRPL. Dr. Artur, right? CEO and co-founder at XP Markets. The MPT tokens are now fully live on the XRPL. They were in the vote for like forever. Now, reality check. Question. Was XRPL as a community prepared for it? How did we as dev community handle it? Answer, absolutely terrible. Here's why. Most wallets have zero support. As usual, kudos to we'd say Wen and his team at Xamin Wallet. Rest only support history log to a limited extent. So the rest of the people besides Xamin Wallet only support history logs to a limited extent. Blockage spores like XRP Scan, BitThump, and LiveNet.xrpl.org have zero to none support of MPTs. Kudos to XRPL Win with a brilliant full MPT support, whoever that XRPL Win is. Analytics aggregation, cool. DApps have no to little support. Kudos to my team at XP Market for actually implementing the support for MPTs, even though the documentation still left a ton of questions. But now we will make final adjustments on the mainnet. Dev community clearly has issues understanding MPTs. We see some MPT creation attempts. Almost none of those have either metadata standard, and almost none actually manage to validate and issue the token. I will not do any conclusion in this post, even though I really want. So anyway, this is a little alarming, that kind of stuff. So there's that, right? So just yeah, there is some things that need to get fixed, uh, for sure. So hopefully new foundation, hopefully Zaldao help. I'm not sure, but there's some things that needs to be fixed in the developer community, for sure. So if those of us have been around for a while, we know the concerns, and yeah, it's been a challenge. I again, hope I'm just in what's that word? Speculation, conspiracy world, but it just felt a little odd with David stepping down. The timing of it just felt odd. So there that is. I wanted to share that with you guys. Let me share this real quick. XRP is highly liquid and widely held. Now, when you add on chain yield and utility into the question, to the equation, you attract a meaningful amount of institutional liquidity. That's the vision behind XRP Fi on Flare networks with Firelight as the catalyst. Let's take a listen to Hugo here real quick.
XRP as an asset, much more valuable. And therefore, I can certainly say that I would agree with you. Its liquidity is really, really spectacular on global centralized exchanges, right? And it's also really, really widely distributed. What is distributed is extremely widely distributed. So you've got a massive captive market. And so by introducing yield to XRP,
yeah, it's widely distributed. I mean, it's the XRP Army for a reason. It's a lot of holders of the asset, for sure. A lot of holders of the asset, which is really cool. Scepter is reminding us as well. Scepter, where you can staking that FLR, get this SFLR. The Flare drop just landed in Scepter pool alongside. You know what that means. No buy-in fees when staking up until October the 9th. Stake now in your app, Luminite or Kinetic. Grab your SFLR and enjoy a 49% API, almost 49%, 48.78 with automatic rewards compounding. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I know someone who you got to be careful you go into the right links and the right stuff. Someone lost. They were trying to claim some awards with Luminite and some other thing. They went to a wrong place because the rewards wasn't working, right? That's the typical scam. Unfortunately, they lost all of their XRP. All of their XRP. So you got to be really, really careful when you're having an issue with something. You have to be really, really careful with who you. I mean, it was your rewards, right? Remember, you got all your assets, and you're looking just some rewards thing, right? And unfortunately, this person was seeking help publicly, and an imposter responded, and they responded to the imposter, which took them to a website, connected their wallets, and everything was drained because it wasn't the people from Luminite, right? So, yeah, I don't know if that person can get help somehow, but if someone knows a way to help them, please let me know in the comments. That is very, very unfortunate, but it's so very, very typical. We have to watch out for that stuff, right? Really, really do. So yeah, lost all XRP because I don't know if they were trying to get the Luminite rewards. I didn't know there were Luminite rewards to be had, but yeah. And then it's the typical thing, the thing on X is if you say you need help with something, then the bad guys pretend like they're trying to help you and yeah, take your stuff. Absolutely do take your stuff. So you gotta be careful. What's going on, Stephen Williams? Good morning. Good morning to you. Rupert's in the building. What's up, my friend? What's going on, Necro Cannon? Yeah, so yeah, very unfortunate. So I know, I think there's like one or two people that can help people with getting back, you know, that, but I don't know of them. And but yeah, I'm just very, very unfortunate. So I said I would look into it for sure, but I'm not sure how much I can help there. So, but if you guys know anyone, please let me know in the chat. Let me know if you're watching the replay in the chat. Let me know, and I'll see if we can't get them connected for sure. All right, let's see about what Mickey B. Fresh, Mickey B. Fresh talking about here. Let me see some. I think yeah, there it is right here. Let me share this real quick. DeFi Summer 2.0 starts now, says Mickey B. Fresh. XRP-Fi opens the gates for XRP and FLR. FXRP is live on Flare Networks. Firelight is next. All right, mint stXRP phase 1 equals no slashing, and turn your idle XRP into productive crypto capital. Shall we take a gander at that video together? Let's take a gander at that. Let's see here.
DeFi Summer 2.0 is going to put people underwater. Like, you don't know what's coming. You're going to be head underwater. Because it's going to be so hot, you're not going to be able to stand in the sun. This is going to be a scorcher.
Mickey's doing production stuff now, huh?
For XRP holders, this is your moment. You're not just earning, you're participating in the construction of a new financial order. You're at the epicenter, helping transform XRP from a passive asset into an engine room of institutional DeFi, fueling composable yield, scalable liquidity, and true financial innovation across Flare, XRP Ledger, and EVM sidechain. Native XRP staking on the XRP Ledger will come at the end of the year. Let me be absolutely clear. XRP utility has finally arrived, and not in some vague theoretical way. I'm talking about real yield, real composability, real programmability, real interoperability, and yes, real decentralization. Whether you're an institution managing billions of dollars, a crypto native DeFi protocol, a public company launching a crypto treasury strategy, or an XRP retail holder stacking for the future, this wave is coming for all of us. This is XRP-Fi, and it's not a drill, it's a tsunami. Look out, this is going in a very different direction than many people think. In my opinion, it's a much better direction because now it gives all of us the ability to earn the yield alongside these institutions. And it is institutions who are going to bring in the big value into these assets and networks. But it's not going to change them. It's not going to control them. And they'll bring their customers in and they'll aggregate services. But since it's all about having the knowledge, if you arm yourself with the knowledge, you'll be able to generate transformational wealth that will be compounding. It's maybe these people could come around, but I'm just going to give a heads up, not knocking anybody. There's a significant majority of the XRP community influencers who have fell behind and are speaking about narratives that are just outdated. Outdated. This is going in a different direction. But let me ask you a question. Are you here for stories and entertainment? Or are you here to make money? Because I'm here to make money. This is not financial advice. This is the DeFi standard. I'm Mickey Beer Fresh. If you thought XRP was just sleeping, this is your wake-up call. Let's stake it, scale it, build it, and earn it. See you next time on the DeFi standard.
I do want to go further. I do actually believe in building a mega app on Flare that can control tokens on multiple chains and then using compute in order to do quite fancy things. So we have an RFP out for, we're working with a group to build essentially a decentralized prime broker for crypto. And what that would do is that would some functions of prime broker, which is effectively extending margin. At the moment, the ecosystem of DeFi is quite fragmented, right? So you might be on one chain, you may have P&L on one chain, but you can't use that P&L on another chain, right? But in TradFi, if I've got a position in one market, I can recycle a good percentage of those funds to take a position in another market.
Right.
I can't do that in DeFi. I can't do that cross-chain. I can't do that on the same chain but with different apps, most of the time. Sure, there's some bits here and there. How would you do that? Well, you need a risk model. How do you have a risk model? Well, you can't run a risk model on chain, too many inputs, far too much compute needed. You can't run a risk model off-chain either completely because it needs to be verifiable, because otherwise people are lending against something that they don't know what they're lending against, right? So you need a risk model that sits in a TE layer that is verifiable and that you know what the parameters of the risk model are, and you know that the publisher of the risk model isn't going to change those parameters, and they know what rights they have to change the parameters. Let's hope it's a governance vote, from the lenders. These kind of things. It's like, how do you bring sophisticated DeFi on chain where you need compute, and that compute needs to correspond to effectively be fair on the people that are participating in that protocol in the way that DeFi is meant to achieve.
Yeah, good stuff. I remember that interview. When he talked about the decentralized prime broker, in essence, a decentralized prime broker, right? Because I remember the day that they announced, or Ripple announced that prime broker that they acquired. I forget the name now. And Hugo was on X, and first thing he was saying was, wouldn't it be nice if you could have a decentralized prime broker, right? And so, that's kind of where I live. It's kind of what I kind of believe. That's kind of aligns with my ethos, for sure. So there that is. It's a really big deal, fam. It's a really big deal. Shout out to Mickey Be Fresh. I'm not going to be on here long, guys. I just wanted to celebrate with you guys. 10 million FXRP has been minted. This is another check in the list of things to happen with this mint. And we're going to keep scaling and keep scaling and keep scaling it. And I'm sure those guys over there at Flare are learning and learning and learning. Doing it slowly, I think is smart. Taking it, a step at a step to 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40 is very, very smart. And so you can test the workloads, stress test it, and check for any irregularities, any issues, bugs, whatever they might find along the way. And of course, the main point is keeping our assets safe as possible. So, congrats to each and every one of you. I appreciate you guys always checking in to learn all things Flare. Continue to level up your IQ for sure in this space. Highly recommend you check out Raul Paul's latest video. His latest one with Julian Patel. It came out like 2 or 3 days ago on the Everything Code. I don't know how many iterations of this presentation they've done, but this one was really, really good. Really, it's the best yet. Really good. Really easy to understand and digest. It gives you the bigger picture, especially when it comes to why are we ranging right now, especially when it comes to whether or not we're going to have that true alt season, why 2021 got truncated, why this one seems to be extending longer than the typical 4-year Bitcoin cycle. It's important to understand the bigger picture, right? The bigger picture is not on CoinMarketCap, right? It's not on CoinMarketCap. So highly recommend you guys go over there to Raoul Paul, the journeyman, watch that video, watch it 2-3 times like I have done, so you can get the bigger picture, so that you can know what it is that you hold and why you're holding it, get a better sense of valuable assets, right? And see where flares for you, where does that stick in? Pookie says put it in that 90%. So we're right. It's important to understand where does it fit in for you, for sure. He talks about the path to alt season in that video as well. So it's important to understand. Watch that as well. All right, fam. I'm gonna hop off here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys checking in on a late, what is it, Thursday evening. It's been a really, really cool hang. I'm gonna hop off here and check in with you guys tomorrow. Do me a favor, hit the like button on the way out. That would be awesome. That would be really, really cool if you could do that. And if you happen to be in that 55% or so of people that are hanging out, listening to and watching the Crypto Siege, do me a favor. If you've been enjoying those hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this one like I do all my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and we're already winning. And when I would ask you to consider or perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.